So after a few days away, just having a nice little break from Football Manager and all things gaming, I'm ready to go, refreshed, ready to get back on making those videos again. And what a welcome back it's been for this save here at Norwich City. There's a lot to catch up on. Welcome back everyone to episode 15 of Unemployed to Legend. My name is Craig, and coming up in today's episode is two cup games. The cup episode is finally here. We have an away tie in the FA Cup 4th round against Bromley, and we are at home against Sheffield United in the League Cup semi-final 2nd leg. A space and a spot at Wembley in the final is up for grabs. Since you were last with me though, been a bit of mixed form. I think the last game I showed you was the Leicester game. It was a 1-1 draw away. Since then, 2 wins from 3, especially a fortuitous win against Chelsea. All our players were just shattered right at the very end of that game, and I don't know, I'm thankful Chelsea didn't take advantage of that. I'm guessing they were very tired themselves as well. But what we are hoping to do here, of course, we're playing against Bromley of the National League, and they got past... Who did they get past in the second round? The 3rd round to get here. They got past Bolton, who have inexplicably fallen into the National League themselves. I mean, look at that for a downward trajectory. Good grief. But we are playing a Bromley side who are apparently 17th? Yeah, 17th in the National League. So I'm hoping for a nice win here today. Of course, we all know how it goes against lower league opposition. But it's the first time I'm facing a non-league club in the FA Cup as a Premier League outfit. So here's hoping that we can get a very, very good win here today. Oh, this actually reminds me. There's been a couple of changes made there, and one of them has just reminded me. We have brought in a new player. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the newest wonder kid on the block, Damien Secchi, an 18-year-old Argentinian central midfielder. Here we go, raiding Argentina now. 3.5-star accountability, 5-star potential. We brought him in from Boca Juniors. I'm getting very, what's the word? Diego Maradona-esque vibes, potentially. I mean, he's a very technical player. He's currently at Premier League level already. We brought him in for £7 million, which was his release clause. And his new release clause? A whopping £96 million for clubs that are in the Champions League. So if anyone does take him off our hands, they are going to have, well, they're going to have some serious cash flow to be giving us, and also it will make us very, very rich. But hopefully he'll develop with us. Regardless, though, he comes in, I think, as our best central midfielder. Yep, alongside Jean-Philippe Gamin. And what more can I say about this man? Look at him. 16 flair, 17 on decision. He's got very good mentals, to say the least. He's a very technical player. He's not the fastest player in the world, but if he's just going to be sitting in the midfield, then I'm more than happy with that. However, in response, we have sold on one of our players. You might notice right at the very bottom of that list. Ferdi Kadoglu has left the club. He has gone to Beijing. You remember in the last episode I was saying how I was getting annoyed at them. Basically, they bought him for £17.25 million. 15 million of that is up front. Considering we bought him in for 1.4 million and he helped us get promoted back to the Premier League, and he's played several Premier League games this season, but he's just not set the league alight. I think he's playing above his level, and that 17.25 million is a good return on investment. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm a very, very happy man. Oh wow, he's dropped. He's a League One player now. Oh, that is sad. He was Championship before. Wow, yeah, we were right to move him on, I think. We were absolutely correct to move him on. But Ferdi has gone, but we've replaced him now with Secchi, who has almost the same level of flair anyway. So hopefully he'll start to show that. And we will see him in action today in our first game against Bromley. So here's the 11 we're going to send out. Speeds in goal, or Speeds in goal. I still don't know how to say his name properly. I'm so sorry, man. It's no wonder you don't play for me very often. Gonzalez is back from injury at left back. Mavropanos and Vargas in central defence. Mengi gets a rare run out at right back. It'd be good to see him back. Davenport and Secchi in the base and midfield with Udrago, who has started to perform a little bit recently. Okay, he was having a good game. He had a good game really against Chelsea. That doesn't say the whole story. He didn't have a good game against Newcastle, but he did in the FA Cup against McDon's. Sorry, did I call him Dons? Just MK. Just MK. So he's our FA Cup guy for French Wonder Kids. I mean, for goodness sake, he should be doing a lot more than that. Just Alba getting a rare run out in attacking midfield with Mubayiva, another rare run out. Balogun up front. Peter Lynch did come back in the last game against Chelsea. He did score, but he got a tight hamstring in training. So he'll miss this game. He should be back for the Sheffield United match. So hopefully it'll be very good to see him. And we need to give Seki a number. The number 8. Was that not the name of Iniesta at Barcelona? He might be at Iniesta. Who knows? No pressure, kid. No pressure. You're only 18 at the end of the day. Right, let's pump the fists. Let us say we have some faith. Seki is looking a bit complacent. That's not a good sign. This is his first game and he's already showing us complacent. I'm not particularly happy at that. I forgot to have a look at what personality he is actually. There's Mubayiva, and unfortunately couldn't put that in the back of the net. I've forgotten these small stadiums. It's so nice to see them every now and then. And this one is packed out. And I don't know how their striker got past Mavropanos there. Mavropanos is not slow in and of himself, and I'm expecting us to beat Bromley here, to be honest with you. And another corner has been wasted. I would like to think we'll get the goal very soon. In fact, you know what? We should be going attacking. There's no excuse not to be against a club like Bromley. But it would be nice to get to the 5th round of the FA Cup with a good little win here. And that was a good ball over, but Balogun was just... Was that Balogun? Yeah, I think it was. Balogun just too slow there. It'd be nice to get into the 5th round of the FA Cup. That's the minimum the board are expecting. There's Mubayiva, and he misses. This is why he doesn't play very often. Maybe it's probably why he doesn't play very often, and why he's missing a lot of chances. Udrago, who should really be eating their right back for dinner, for breakfast, lunch and dinner in this game. And finally Mubayiva puts it in the back of the net at I think that was the 3rd time of asking. He had a shot blocked early on. He missed the chance wide of the post. And now he's managed to get it at the 3rd time of asking. It's a good... It wasn't that great of a shot, to be honest. It was just a poor mistake by the goalkeeper, but whatever. It's in the back of the net. Who cares? This man can't even last an FA Cup game against Bromley. Oh my gosh, what do I have to do? Joe Willock is on the bench so he can come on instead. But what? Udrago has lost out to Bromley. This is a wonder kid, guys. This is the first... Actually, this is not the first wonder kid who has kind of flopped for me. Anyone who has ever seen any of my FM20 stuff with Arsenal might remember a wonder kid I had. Zagadou from Borussia Dortmund. He flopped for me in central defence. Dan Axel Zagadou, that was his name. He flopped for me as a wonder kid for the one season that he had with Arsenal. Mavropanos just puts that over from a corner. Udrago is going the same way. He feels like the wonder kid flop for me so far here on FM21. And it's a bit of a shame because I was chasing him for a couple of seasons, but he just hasn't done the business. What a finish by Willock. That's the substitute for Udrago. I was hoping to save Willock for the Sheffield United game, but I mean, he's had a couple of games out anyway, so it's not like he's completely overwhelmed at the moment with football. So, you know what, I'll run out here and then against Sheffield United. Hopefully we'll do the business. As one of their central defenders actually is shattered. I think we should take advantage of that. All I'm hoping is that injury to Udrago is not serious. So that's one of the main things I'm hoping for as we go into half-time. 2 goals to the good. And let's just keep it going, lads. Let's just bag a few more. Let's really get the confidence flowing here. Take that into the Sheffield United game. We are at home, by the way, at Sheffield United. 0-0 from the first leg. And I'm hopeful that we can secure our first cup final of this save. We've had a couple of playoff... Oh, what a mistake. And Willock is there to steal in. 6th goal of the season. That's the finishing I'm expecting from our forwards. And he's not even a forward. Hang on. Was that? Yeah, that was Willock. Sorry, for some reason it was focused on Balogun there. I don't know why. Hang on, that's not Makan Koulibaly, is it? One of my youth players from Wigan. Surely not. Let me just have a quick look. Where is he? That's not Makan. Oh my goodness, it is. He's on loan at Bromley. Oh, Makan. Makan, you got done dirty. I'm just going to say that now. You got done dirty. Wow. I feel sorry for you, man, but you know what? I'm always fair in love and war, you know? Balogun's offside. Yep, saw that coming. Great finish. Really, really great finish, but unfortunately, wasn't quite happening there, was it? Yeah, so far offside. If only this guy was just a bit further back. This defender here. Oh, never mind. Right. I'm just thinking about substitutes at the moment. We got a couple left. Obviously, it would have been nice to have the full three, but it wasn't to be. Udrago decided to get an injury. I'm hoping it's like the last time he got taken off with injury, where he ended up only going out for about 1 to 3 days. Good block there. Interception by Mavropanos. If I can get my words out. It was an interception. There we go. I'm recording this on a Friday night, and I don't know why I've left it this late. But do you know what? It is what it is. I've just got to try and get my words out this time of night. Mubayuva picking the ball up. Finding Shus Alba. There is Willock. He can get his hat trick. Oh, he can. Ooh! Like I said before. Willock plays well. He scores. Or if he scores, he will be playing well. And that has happened in abundance here. Yes, I know it's only Bromley, but whatever. You know, you can only beat what's in front of you. Koulibaly's been shoved up front for them, by the way. Just showing how much that they just don't know what to do. Gonzalez is going to come off. He's only just come back from injury recently, so there's no point playing him the entire game. And do you know what? Davenport is going to come off. I'm scared whenever he goes on a yellow card. I truly, truly am. We know how aggressive he is. Anyone who's ever seen any of the episodes previously, he is aggressive. And it was the reason that I brought Gamin in to try and replace him. But Gamin himself has got sent off this season. I forgot to mention, actually, Gamin is currently on international duty in the African Cup of Nations. In fact, keep an eye out for that episode. We're going to be doing a simulation for that. Video will be out, if you're watching this on the day it comes out. Video will be out on Tuesday. African Cup of Nations 2025. As Balogun is in here and just shoots horribly wide. I'm going to try and give Balogun a rest against... Who are they called? Who are they called? Sheffield United. No disrespect, by the way, as Mavropanos is. He's not coming off. Because I don't have a centre-back on the bench. I mean, to be fair, actually, I do have Mengi, so you know what? Mengi can... Oh. Mengi can go there, but then I just realised that's not quite happening because we've used up all our subs. So Mavropanos is going to have to see out this game. Quaresma is out for a few weeks, that's why he's not on the bench. Lovato's played a lot of Premier League games, hence why he's not on the bench. Mengi's already playing, hence why he's not on the bench. And that's a great finish. Great stop, by the way, by the goalkeeper. As Balogun should have stuck that in the back of the net. I'm just going to slow it down here, to be honest. There's no point completely just ruining our players. Let's just drop it down to a positive. There's no point. I didn't even see what the time was. I knew it was roughly 90 minutes. But it's a nice victory. It's always nice to just ease into an episode with a few goals and hopefully a not too serious injury. That's not something you want to see in the first place, Craig. Come on, that's not something you want to see. Right, we're into the... It says 4... Oh no, that we win in the 4th round. Udrago is out for 4 to 7 weeks this time. Okay, he's not a drama queen. Right, we will be back for the second leg of the semi-final against Sheffield United. Once again, a spot at Wembley is on the line. Second game now, and this is the one we've all been waiting for. The second leg of the League Cup semi-final against Sheffield United. This is the 11 we're going to send out. So Speeds will still be in goal with Gonzalez, Mavropanos, Lovato and Aarons as the back four. Stiller and Secchi in the central midfield with Willock who's going to be in for the injured Udrago, of course. Alba and Cantwell coming in for Mubayuva on the right hand side of the attacking four. And Peter Lynch is back from injury. This is No, this is the second one, which is only a few days. He was back against Chelsea. He did score, but he obviously had to miss the last match anyway due to a slight knock, almost to the point of tight hamstring. He's back, and hopefully that will make a difference to our attack, as in a very good difference. I know we played Bromley in the last match. That was just a sort of little warm-up, I guess you could say, for this match. Right, let us go out there. Let's show a bit of faith in the lads, because not many of them were motivated after that, which is weird enough. I looked at my profile not long ago, and I noticed my motivating was quite high. Amazingly enough, it was always my assistant manager that I was relying on for the motivation, but I'm trying to do it myself now, of course, and it also helps just learning a few techniques when it comes to the team talks, I guess, as well. As here come the teams. We've seen the team sheets; they are in, and we are ready to roll. Home match, so we're hoping to take it to Sheffield United, and here is hoping for a appearance in the final, which will probably be in about a month's time. If so, it'll be the next episode, but we'll see how it goes anyway. Mavropanos just clearing that ball clear to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to back to Stiller, who plays it forward. There is Cantwell. Lynch. Nobody seems to know what to do with the ball, but Lynch eventually gets the shot off, and it is over the bar for a goal kick, sadly. Bright start. Hoping we can keep it up. And just show a little bit of encouragement. 15 minutes gone. Here is a free kick. Cantwell into Mavropanos, and he gets the goal. It's only his second of the season. Really, really short on goals, really, from headed situations, be it free kicks, corners, even just general balls into the box. But Mavropanos, to be fair, he has been out of the team for a solid couple of months, I think, until he came back in at the beginning of January. That's because players started getting tired, of course, and we needed to rotate the squad a little bit. In fact, it was roughly around... what happened to Lovato? I'm sorry, what happened to Lovato there? It was like watching him run through treacle. Look at this. I don't know. He's not that slow. I'm sorry, he's not that slow. Let me just have a look at him. I mean, yeah, of course, okay, 12 acceleration, but he's got 14 pace, which is not the worst in the world. I don't know what happened there, but it's almost like the match engine... I hesitate to use the word lagged. It didn't lag. It didn't lag for one player and everybody else suddenly sped up. But that just made Ollie McBurney look like Usain Bolt. I mean, come on. That was a little bit ridiculous, as suddenly... There we go, there's Lovato. He's got the positioning right there. Almost as a sorry boss for whatever happens. So it's almost like he's running through quicksand. And that was so close. So had the keeper not got to that, I think Willock would have got right on the end of it and bonded it over the line. I don't know, I think we need to check the pitch. I think there's some quicksand going on in that area of the pitch. I think we need to ask the groundsman some questions. Has he been paid off? I hope not. He works for us. You better remember that. Regardless, we're going half-time 1-1. And we've got it all to do in this second half. Time to dig in, guys. Always time to dig in. Especially when there's a spot at Wembley to fight for. There we go, second half. Is a free kick here to Sheffield United, and... we've seen these time after time, haven't we? Oh, good save by Sir Speeds. Oh, good stuff. He hasn't played for me much this season, but bless him, he does try. He's not the sort of keeper you'd use against top teams, but he does well in cups. And actually, has he even played a league game since that Chelsea game in September? I honestly couldn't tell you. What I can tell you, though, is we are going to be looking to make a change. Therefore, Seki... he hasn't really done much, has he? But then he's only just got into the team, and I've literally just thrown him straight into the first team, haven't I? Exposito is going to come on, and Mubayiva is going to come on as well. Alba's going to go off, and we'll just flip Mubayiva over to the right wing. Cantwell can go back into the middle. That seems like the sensible thing to do right about now, as we are looking to go for it. There is Willock. Gonzalez, it's just... cleared. I would like some of our midfielders to actually do some midfield things, such as our ball-winning midfielder, which is Stiller, I believe, for this one. Yeah, Stiller is on. So I don't know why he's not trying to win that ball. He's a ball-winning midfielder by nature. And they're just in here, and oh, Sapi, I thought he'd saved that, but he tipped it over. I thought he could have kept hold of that, but couldn't see clearly where the ball is. It's very difficult to see where the ball actually is, the bright lights of this stadium right now. Mavropanos clears, and could we get a counter on here? Here is Lynch. Been kind of anonymous in this game thus far, and I don't know. Cody was on a yellow card there. Ref, I think you need to have another look at that. Oh, over to VAR for you. Come on. Stiller. We can just find one of our guys. Yep, there is Aaron's. We drive down the right, but instead finds... Yes! Mubihiva with his second goal of the season. And they've both been in this episode. I was trying to see who that was shooting, but the name just kept disappearing every time. Until right as soon as it went into the back of the net. Mubihiva, 2 goals in 2 games. His only 2 goals of the season so far. He is a player who I've been trying to get rid of on loan. Originally I was trying to sell him off, but then Ferdy, of course, left. We are going to make a change. Who is tired? Stiller is tired. Oh gosh. So is Willock actually. So you know what, Balogun is going to come on. And Stiller. Sorry, man. But I don't have Davenport on the bench for whatever reason because I clearly didn't sort it out. Thankfully, Lynch has all the energy of a high-speed roadrunner. So Stiller, he's tired, but he's putting in the effort. No, there's no way I can hate this man. I absolutely think he's the best player, also the most underrated player in this squad. I absolutely love the man, I really do. Right, what we are going to do is we're just going to move Stiller back. And we're going to put Vargas on. He can... No, he can't, because we've just made all 3 subs. Have a think about this, Craig. Look, 3 subs have been made. I mean, just have a think about it, okay? We're going to drop back to a balance just to shore things up just a little bit. And here is a corner. If we could stick away a third here, that'd be so handy. Gonzalez. Put that 6'3" frame behind that ball and smack it into the back of the net. Bullet header style, okay? And hopefully, please let this be it. I want us to be in the final, and we are into the final of the League Cup. We could win a trophy. I don't know who our opponents are going to be, so let's just have a look here. Before we get excited, let's just have a look who exactly our opponents are going to be. Wow! Wow, that's not foreboding, is it? Oh, good grief. We have Liverpool, but it's just the way they've done it. Egads. Right. That's our next match. League Cup final at Wembley against a marauding Liverpool side. Wow, that's... I'm happy we got to the final, but this is going to be a very, very difficult task. Upset for a trophy, maybe? If you've enjoyed this episode and the fact that we've booked our cup final trip to Wembley, make sure to hit the like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button for more Football Manager videos, especially for this cup final coming out this week. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.